Another kill production.
Guaranteed. Drew Marshall. Guarantee. Guarantee. 4-zip.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shabazz. Welcome to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We got what boy? What you got, yo? What you?
So shout out to God Shop, man. It's got a Saints chain, Saints pendant. Had to replace the chain part because chain was a little small for my neck. But the pendant, yeah, we here. Saints all day. Obviously, our birthday is on Friday, so happy early birthday, Shabazz. I got him a Ravens one, so when I see him for our birthday, I'm gonna hook him up. But yeah, man, our birthday stream for a little bit. It's a birthday edition of Week 15 preview show. We got amazing games. We got 16, no buys. Every team's bye week is done. We're into the final stretch, the last 4 games of the season, where in the terms of Sky Hansen, the wins become losses, losses become wins. The witching hour of the season, where playoff positioning matters, every single game matters, and yeah, we here excited, man. But before we begin, the usual. If you're on Shabazz TV on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're on Twitch, head over to the same name, Shabazz TV. Like the video, subscribe. If you're on my Twitter, please head over to YouTube as well, Shabazz TV, and like the video, subscribe if you're new, tell your friend, tell a friend. It's Week 15 preview show, and there's one more thing left to say. Let's get right. I got a little congestion in my voice. Hold on, I feel like I'm on Soul Train right now. I got a little Soul Train. I gotta get my water bottle. Real quick. But yeah, man, we here. We excited. Let's make it happen. Again, we're gonna talk about the games first. Every single game, insight and every analysis. Talk about every game. Afterwards, we're gonna take a little break after we lock the fuck in. And then we can talk about spreads and make the money. But Thursday night football, division rivalry, division showdown, Niners, Seahawks, Brock Purdy, Geno Smith, Christian McCaffrey, Kenneth Walker, Debo out, unfortunately. But George McGriddle-Kittle, DK Metcalf, Brandon Ayuk versus Tyler Lockett. But when it comes down to it, it's Brock Purdy versus a hostile environment for the first time. We talked about it yesterday, but having this first actual road test be in Seattle, one of the toughest places to play, I'm actually gonna call the upset. I'm gonna go with Seattle. 1, because I love chaos, and 2, I think that Brock Purdy, they've been home for 3 weeks. Not a lot of teams can say they had a 3-week stretch of just having home games. I mean, they played the Saints, then they smoked the Dolphins, and they smoked the Bucks. The Seahawks, as bad as their defense is, they can score. So I think that this is the best offense that they're facing so far. Credit to Miami's defense with Tyreek Hill and the Tua and all that stuff. But I think at home, Seattle's offense this is the best offense that Niners have seen in a few weeks. Brock Purdy being on the road makes it happen. Yeah, Gabrielle. I don't know why you're here either, but welcome. Subscribe. You know, help us out, help us get bigger. Weird. Don't know why you ever watch football, but hey, you're here to make some
We
money with
here, man. We here, man.
like Shadow. Word.
No, yeah. So go to YouTube, type in Shabazz TV, subscribe. I appreciate it. But for my analysis of the game, I think I'm gonna go with 49ers to win. They're rolling. And I know Kenneth Walker's coming back, but I don't think he's gonna be that much of a factor against the league's best defense. Um, if we gotta see, I hate saying it because I sound like I'm anti-black, but I'm like I sound like a coon, and I'm like, bro, like how, like, bro, I get how it sounds, I get how it come across, but it's I don't know, I don't trust Gino right now. He is not in the right state to be like. He needs to win. They need to win because the Lions are coming. Then the Giants and Commanders they play each other, and it's just they need to catch as many wins as possible. I just don't see that. I know they're at home and they got the 12 man, but it's going to be an overwhelming task for the Seahawks to win this game. So I'm going to go with the 49ers to win. Pretty simple.
Simple, cool. All right, now we got Saturday football. So the day after our birthday's on Friday. We're gonna get fun, we're gonna have fun, and do what we gotta do, and then boom, Brent's coming, but I follow. Yes, sir. Word. Appreciate the follow. But now we got Saturday football. We got 3 games on the Saturday slate, starting with Colts at Minnesota. I think the Vikings get their leg back. Their offense can score. It's their defense that is the concern. And I don't, based off the last performance, the last thing we seen from the Colts is the beat down by the Dallas defense against them on Sunday Night Football. Now, it's the fighting Jeff Saturdays, as Shabazz puts it a lot. I don't think that they have the firepower, especially on defense, to hold Justin Jefferson on check. So get the Vikings to win outright.
Yeah, I'm with that as well. I completely agree with you. I think the only way they have a chance is if they run the ball with JT, and I need that because I'm in the playoffs. I got JT, so I'm gonna need that. I think they can. I think they will try their best. Obviously keep it competitive. Stephon Gilmore is gonna be a tall task because Jefferson he's just getting better and better each week, and top 2 not 2. Keep saying that. But he's gonna go off. But they need to win because if they win, they clinch a playoff spot. Like the pressure's there, but they're home. They need to win. They got spanked by the Lions last week. I'm pretty sure they want to get that bad taste out their mouth. They need to win. I think they're gonna win. I completely agree with you. All right. Saturday afternoon, I'm probably gonna miss this game because I'm be out. Baby girl celebrating her birthday. Ravens, Browns, we are the underdogs again. And I just know if Lamar was playing, we'll be the favorites. But we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. And I'm probably back an hour from now. So stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna keep it short. Fuck out of here. We're winning now. We are the better team. I know Anthony Brown is a rookie, but if we run the ball and play good defense like Ravens football, like we've been doing for these last couple weeks, I think we can win this game. I know we can win this game. Our defense has actually stepped up tremendously ever since Roquan Smith been added to the team. That's one. 2, J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards is a 1-2 combination. Like if JT's in and Gus is out, I'm happy with it. But both of them are healthy and both of them are played extremely well last week against the Steelers. I think the Steelers have a better defense than the Browns. But again, divisional rivalries, records be damned. Records be damned. Like it was a close game with the Bengals and the Browns last week, just because of the divisional rivalries. Deshaun Watson's gonna get better and better. You saw the improvement from game 1 to game 2. I think he's gonna improve a little bit more this game because our pass defense is still trash. But I think at the end, John Harbaugh and I hate to say Greg Roman, but they're gonna try to dial up a game plan for Anthony Brown. He's getting first team reps. Hey, make something happen. And I think we catch probably the last second field goal, or we're up by like 5 and whatever. But like last second field goal with the goal, I take that any day of the week. And we go to 10-4 in the season, still with the divisional lead over the Cincinnati Bengals. So give me the Ravens, man.
I agree. I don't trust Cleveland until they can show me consistency. Because you are you're a big proponent about consistency, being consistent. Having one bad game or one good game doesn't make you. It's what you've done overall. And the Browns, they're not a good football team. They have stars on the offense and the defense, of course, with Myles Garrett, but they they don't convey anything that's like makes you real happy about it. Now, I just looked up the injury report. Tyler Huntley he fully practiced today, so he's probably going to start. Um, I'm going Ravens for blind faith and blind faith alone. If you're gonna go coaching, I think coaching matters. I think the defense matters. Your front seven can stop the run. They can't stop the pass that well, but you can stop the run. You guys get turnovers, which is a key thing with most of your Ravens teams of old. They didn't really they bended, but they never broke, and they turned they gave the ball back to the offense. Now that was also the time we had Joe Flacco, and then he didn't really do much as well. But we're not talking about the past. We're talking about the now. I think your offense is going to be fine running the ball, but Mark Andrews got to be involved.
He needs to be.
Gotta get him the ball because I got him in fantasy, and two, he besides the fact I have him in fantasy, he hasn't done anything since Lamar, even before Lamar went down. He had about 3 straight weeks before that where he just hasn't been doing much. He's been slowly turning into like a backup tight end, an afterthought. When at the beginning of the season he was like tight end number 1 or tight end number 2 next to Travis Kelce. But I got the Ravens based off pure blind faith alone. And speaking of blind faith, I got the Bills winning at home against Miami. I think Miami goes into a little bit of a tailspin. 3 games straight on the road, boom, boom, boom. Like they on the road, it's literally documented. On the road, the Dolphins' defense is not good. Like they allow like 26 points a game on the road. At home, I think it's 15, 16, 17 around that range. That's a 12-point drop at home versus on the road. And I believe the Buffalo forecast calls for snow. So it's like boom, you got snow, you got hot, you got a warm weather team coming up north, and also Tua Tagovailoa, like he something might be a little off with him. Jalen Waddle, something is definitely wrong with him because we talked about this before. We talk about it every single week. You want Tyreek Hill can get all the yards he wants. Get him 20 catches or whatever. But as long as Jalen Waddle does not go off, you will be fine with that. You'll be fine with that. But Tyreek, go get your catches, go get your yards. That's fine. But Tua kind of got a little bit of exposed last week. Defenses since the 49ers game, I know it's only been a 2-game sample, but they play the Dolphins a little bit differently. Also, there's no reason why Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson shouldn't be running the ball more.
Jeff Wilson's out, but
he's out. He got hurt with an ACL, which is sad. But before that, like they weren't running the ball like that until they tried to, and then he got hurt. But Raheem Mostert is a quality starter in this league. He literally almost, if it wasn't for the Chiefs being great and winning, he was like a reason why they were going to win the Super Bowl. Like he was so great on that Niners team. But I got the Bills winning. The Dolphins 3 straight road games, and I think they go on the road again. They might be home. I think they go on the road again afterwards. No, but they're home against the Packers next week. But that's a whole separate story. That's next week's time. But I got the Bills winning.
I think I'm going with the Bills. Less of blind faith, but more so like the weather is a huge advantage. Literally pundits all over. We always like, yo, when they get to Buffalo, it's gonna be cold. It might snow. Like it's gonna be a hell for a warm weather team like that to travel up north. And Buffalo is crazy. I said it yesterday. It was in LA. It's not as high as Miami, but it's still pretty warm in LA. They had heaters. You're gonna have to have whole igloos and tents for Buffalo. Like with insulation heat. That's what you're gonna need for that. I don't think they're built for that. And I think Josh Allen has a vintage Josh Allen game. he has a game because he's been under the radar a little bit. He's been a little sputtering, He had a good game against the Lions, but then decent game against the Patriots, and then last week against the Jets, he kind of got beat up all day. The Dolphins' defense is not good. As you mentioned, on the road, they're not the best. So I think in that regard, I think he not turn back the clock because he's like 26, but he has a 300-yard game with 3 touchdowns because they need a game. Because if they lose again to the Dolphins and they win, they lose the tiebreaker. They need that tiebreaker, and if they still have a chance to get the 1 seed. So this is a lot of energy is going for this game because they need it the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Dolphins could lose it and still be fine because they're still in the playoffs, but the Bills, they need, because I don't think they can go to Arrowhead and win. I don't think they can go to Cincinnati and win. They want teams to come up to cold ass Buffalo in January. So they need this game. I think they get this game. My only thing is they need to run the ball more.
I was gonna say even then, like the Dolphins can still win that division because if they win out hypothetically in the Bills, because the Bills got the Dolphins and they play the Bengals still. Like they still got tough games along the road, so it's like the Dolphins can sneak up and win that division as well. Which at the very end of the show, I want to show something to everyone, like the playoff predictors based off of like what happened this week, like how would the divisions change if your predictions came true and my predictions came true. We have a recap kind of thing, but that's later on in the show, like the very end of the show. But yeah, man, Buffalo gotta win this game because Dolphins is coming up. Speaking of gotta win this game, keep it yo, bro. Wearing a freaking Saints pendant, bro. Enough said. One, we own Atlanta. Like the last 6 meetings we've had, we've won like 5 of them. Desmond Ridder making his first start. Barbecue chicken. Our defense getting healthier off a bye. That's something I'm like,
what's Lattimore's status?
Lattimore limited practice this week, but he's been practicing a lot before the bye, so he probably will be back.
What about MT?
MT is on IR, bro. He probably not gonna come unless somehow somebody will make the playoffs, which again, unless we're mathematically eliminated, I'm still holding out a little bit of hope. But man,
just honestly, you say if you lose this game, you're not making it.
We lose this game, we're out. So we need to win. Obviously, I got Saints winning. Come on now. We need to win. The Panthers, they can win some games, but they need to lose as well. Bucks need to lose. Bucks need to lose out, actually. We need the Bucks to lose out for anyone to have a chance. So, but yeah, man. Going with Saints, coming off a bye. So is Atlanta. But I think that, despite that last 5 minutes of that game against Tampa Bay, we were dominant. Our offense gotta stop settling for 3 though. That's something I hope that they put wrinkles in goal line situations where we don't settle for 3. And I think we got it. Atlanta's defense is not good. It's not. So we should be able to take advantage, and Alvin Kamara should have a vintage Alvin Kamara game.
I completely agree. I'm going with the Saints. Until proven otherwise, Desmond Ridder, first game. Who are you? Who are you, sir? You gotta show us. And I trust the Saints defense a lot. If I could pick them up in fantasy, I would. That's how much I trust them over certain defenses in this particular matchup. They're gonna probably do a lot of disguises, and I expect Cam Jordan to get a good probably 1.5, maybe 2 sacks. But he's gonna have a good game. We're gonna see some stacks, and Olave is gonna have a game as well. I need him to, but I think he will. That's it.
Boom.
Steelers and Panthers. See, we're conflicted because you need the Panthers to lose, and I don't like the Steelers. Fuck Steelers on this side. So I'm going with the Panthers. I'm sorry, but hear me out. Hear me out, gang. Hear me out. So I'm going with the Panthers because I fix that. All right, so I'm going with the Panthers because of their defense. The defense is legit, bro. The defense of the Panthers is legit. Sam Darnold for these last couple of weeks has not made mistakes. Now, you say, oh, they haven't played a defense like the Steelers. True. Very true. They will. And I think he will throw an interception. He will have a Richard Sam Darnold game. But I think if they run the ball and let the defense carry, hey, I think they can squeak out a win. Am I hoping for it? No. Actually, nah. I'll go Steelers. Because because Pickens and Deontay Johnson, like they're just both good. They're both B plus receivers right now. The Pickens has 8 upside. And then Najee is gonna open up the door for Najee to go crazy. If the Panthers win, awesome. But we both want the Panthers to lose. The Steelers season is done, but we still want Mike Tomlin to at least finish above 500. So for that reason, I'm gonna go for the Steelers. Reluctantly.
Reluctantly. That's crazy. Now, my biggest thing, you were saying all the good things about the Panthers, which being in the NFC South, I see the Panthers. I watch the Panthers games. The defense is legit. Defense is legit. We say it every single week. The only downside to the Panthers, right? You say, oh, Sam Darnold hasn't made mistakes yet. The operative word, yet. Like, there's not vindication because we know what Sam Darnold is. He's not that guy. He's not him. But, like,
he's a guy.
He's a guy. He's just a guy. And I want to counter your point that they didn't play a defense as good as the Steelers. They played the Broncos.
That is true. That is true.
Sam Darnold's first start, they scored 23 points, which, again, the Broncos' offense is abysmal. So, yeah, but I got Steelers winning purely for the fact that I need it. No football analysis. I'm rooting for the Steelers to win, so I might as well pick them. And, yeah, man, simple as that. Boom. Next game, Eagles travel to Chicago, and take on Justin Fields. And I can't finish it, but I don't got the upset. I think the Eagles are rolling. I think the Eagles, because the only reason why, and this is you can keep it short. The Bears can't stop nobody. They can score. The Bears can score with everybody with Justin Fields, but they can't stop a nosebleed. Even the last time they played, it was the Packers. They're like, okay, cool. The defense got off the field a few times, but then it's like, here it comes. Here it goes. Oh, Aaron Rodgers doing Aaron Rodgers thing. I think the Eagles, this might be a trap game because next week is Christmas Eve and they play Dallas. That might be the look ahead. They don't really care about this game. They want about next week, and that's when the Bears can sneak them in the mouth and punch them. But I think the Eagles have the heart and the resiliency to bounce back. But we'll talk about spreads later on. But that 9.5 looking a little tasty. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, go Philly. Ew, so weird saying that.
Go Philly. Yeah, I'm going with Philly as well. I do think it's gonna be a high scoring game. Though. I don't think it's gonna be a rout. Like it probably be like a wire to wire win. But I think the legs of Justin Fields can keep it close with anybody. And he's gonna get another rushing touchdown like he always does. That's damn near a lock at this point. Every single week he's had a rushing touchdown for like mad weeks straight. I think they're home. They're off a bye. They're rested. But Philly's Philly. They're just we're like overpowered right now. But there is definitely room for upset, as you mentioned, the potential trap game. They're looking ahead for Christmas Eve next week. Which is fire because literally I looked at it today with my guy my deli, bro. Is all the games are gonna be on Saturday, which is fire.
There's some games on Sunday, but
I know, but damn near all the games except for 3 is gonna be on the Saturday, and then on Christmas Eve, which is the Sunday, it's gonna be fucking. That's fire. That's just fire. But I think the Eagles win. Now, Chiefs Texans. I'm gonna keep it short. They don't got Damian Pierce, so I'm not invested in this game. He's doubtful. I have him on my fantasy team in my sleeper league, and they're doubtful. So now I have no interest of the Texans. Let's go Chiefs. Travis Kelce just continues to get the yardage, man. Low key, I want to see him get 15. Now he obviously not this year, but like eventually, like if he keeps playing the way he's playing right now, I think he can get to 15,000.
How much does he need?
Let me see.
Similar though, as Ronaldo looks it up, I think Chiefs win. I think the Texans shot their load. I think they were so motivated they almost had the upset win. They play hard. It would not be an easy win. The Chiefs on the road is not. They play with their food too much.
That's a fact.
They play
He
with their.
has 10,045. So he's 4,055 away.
So they probably need to play like 2 more seasons,
2 or 3 more seasons. I think 3 because
3 to be safe.
right now he's at 1,039. So he probably end the season with like 1,200 plus.
Oh, he got 4 games, so who knows? He might go off.
He might go up. Shit.
Who knows?
They let
But
Dalton Schultz eat last week, so why not?
Word. I think Chiefs win. And I think Texans that plus 14 is definitely enticing because
Oh yeah, for sure.
the Texans fight hard, man. They fight hard for their team. Now, are they a good team? No, but turnovers. Patrick Mahomes might try to do some dumb shit like he always does. He had 3 picks last week. Now that was a Broncos defense, but the Texans they opportunistic, man. They had 2 picks last week. They had some fumbles. They had some turnover on downs. So who knows? The game might be a little interesting. Like they might be looking up like, why is this game like? Why are the Chiefs not putting them away? And it's like the Texans hang around, but the Chiefs win. Chiefs win. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Upset alert! I got Jacksonville.
We didn't even find a sound that says upset alert, or like next year we gotta have like an indicator, like we gotta play a sound like oh or some shit like lone wolf or whatever.
Facts. Yeah.
That's a work in progress.
We can try to. We got 3 weeks. We can try to add it in there. But anyway, I think the Jags win. The Jags now, to be fair, they definitely did. It might be president moment. They beat down the Titans. The Cowboys look weak. But I think the opposite. Remember, I was like, oh, the Eagles are going to win. It's going to be close because of Justin Fields. They look ahead because of the Cowboys game. I think the same kind of thing here. Cowboys on the road. Jacksonville's a warm weather. So is Dallas. But it's like, oh, we're chilling in the sun. This game going to be a breeze. We got Philly next week. Let's focus on that. And then, boom, you get punched in the mouth by Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne. Because the Cowboys have a weakness. They can't stop the run. They can't. Like, they literally can't. So the fact that they can't stop the run means that, hey, Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence running the ball, Evan Ingram with jet sweeps, St. Jones jet sweeps. Like, people, they're going to be taking advantage of that poor defense. Run defense. Pass defense, they're pretty okay. Pass rush especially. But running rush defense, they cannot stop the run to save their lives. Give me Jacksonville in an upset.
I want to ride with you. I want to go into the foxhole with you, my brother. But nah, I don't know. There's a lot of chirping in the media about Dak. I think Jerry Jones like he played a little too aggressive. So I do think he dials it back a little bit. But Zeke and Tony Pollard, mainly Tony Pollard, is just an animal, and he's gonna eat because Derrick Henry ran for like $150 on him. He just fumbled twice. And Ryan Tannehill was ass. Like, I think Dak is significantly better than Ryan Tannehill. And it's weird. I'm going for the Cowboys. I don't really want to. I love chaos. So, am I secretly rooting for the Jags? Yes. Will I put like my word to say the Jags are going to win the game? No. But I do think Michael Parsons has been quiet for these last couple of games. I think he has an impact. And I just think they lock in, you know. And I think Trevor Lawrence has a great game, but I think at the end the Cowboys win. Now, low key game of the week. Low key, high key game of the week. Actually, I'm looking at it.
Titans Chargers.
Who?
Titans play the Chargers.
That's not that's not the game of the week. This right here is the game of the week, bro.
Fine. Game with a 1 o'clock window.
Fine. But in your opinion, game of the 1 o'clock. This is the game of the week. Bro, the Lions are rolling. The Jets it's iron sharpening iron. It's like the Lions offense is looking great. Jets defense is looking sensational, but Jared Goff is not getting the cold. You're in New York, well, Jersey. It's been a little breezy here the last couple of weeks. Now I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little nippy in the. I've been a little brick. You know what I'm saying? I think if Mike White plays, especially, I think because the Lions still can't stop anybody. Yeah, the freaking thing had like 500 yards of freaking offense against them last week. So can the Jets put up points? I think so. Because the Lions probably will, because Jameson Williams is a fast ass human being, and you got Jamal Williams and Swift and all that. But I think I'm gonna go with the Jets. I'm going with the Jets.
Going for a New York team.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
The Bears. God. Oh, I forgot a game on here as a banner. My bad. But yeah, as I correct myself and make a banner, I am going with Detroit. One, we love a redemption story. Two, they were 1-6, bro. They are now at the time at 6-7. Get them in the playoffs, bro.
I'm rolling with that wave. But
Get them in the playoffs. Let's go. Let's go, Detroit. One, Amon-Ra, the sun god. He is probably going to lock down my Sauce Gardner. That might happen. That might happen. But hey, Detroit went to Giants and beat down the Giants. Can they complete the trifecta? Not the trifecta, the do-factor. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, point is, the dose factor. Go to Jets, beat them down, show that this isn't just a fluke, that you're actually a good team. Because, man, listen, it's going to be hilarious. If the Lions get in the playoffs the same kind of year the Jets can sneak in there, and the Lions lost, or the Lions lost is the reason why they don't get in. That would be poetic as hell. So go Detroit. Word. Then the 4 o'clock window starts. Snooze fest of a game because Russell Wilson's out. Kyler Murray's out. Well, Russell Wilson's not out officially, but he has a concussion. He shouldn't play. They're out of the playoff contention. They have nothing to play for. The Cardinals are not out technically yet, but they might be. I'm going with the Cardinals strictly because it's fade the Hackett packet. That's it. Fade the Hackett packet. But that's it. Literally, I know astute analysis on my part, but that's it.
I did say we faded in the Hacky Packet always, right? Yeah.
You know,
this is the trials and tribulations of standing on your tape. This is what it gets you. Because do I think the Broncos is gonna win the game? I probably do, but they still got James Conner. They still got D Hop, Hollywood Brown, JJ Watt. If Russ is there, Russ is ass. So why not? Why not? Let's go Cardinals. Wait.
Let's go Cards. Word.
But every win is crucial. If they lose, I think they lose. They're 4-9, I think.
Yeah.
So they lose, they're out. So that's tough. Titans and Chargers. This is your game of the week. Definitely debatable. I think that the Titans look broken right now. They just look broken. Now the Chargers are off an emotional game. There's a lot of pressure that was on that game Sunday night. So they had to win that. But they did. They won it. Their one weakness is the run defense. So Derrick Henry might go off bananas. However, I think they're going to probably force Ryan Tannehill to beat him, and he cannot. He is Basutz. They look broken. They've lost like 3 straight. It's not looking good. It's not looking good in Tennessee. And they keep losing, and let's say the Jags upset the Cowboys. Yo, you're looking at a 1-game lead in your division. Let's get the Jags in the playoffs.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. Why?
Anyway,
Gotta have the Titans in the playoffs. But I'm going with LA. I think the Chargers win. I think the Chargers got him. The Titans are spiraling right now. They definitely are. And how apropos would it be for week 18, the Titans, AFC South, the winner, they might flex the game to Sunday Night Football. You got Titans, Jaguars, winner goes in, loser goes home. And I think that's the script. I think that's the script writing itself. I think the Titans might sneak a win here and there next week or whatever. But eventually it's gonna be like, damn, you got the Chargers they're fighting for their playoff lives too. Like there's a whole lot of factors that go into me picking the Chargers, and yeah, simple as that. I think I love Derrick Henry. Hey, the Chargers can't stop the run, but the Titans seem not to want to run the ball anymore, which is a wild thing for me to say. A Mike Vrabel coach team doesn't want to run the ball. Crazy. Next, Bengals, Bucks. Keep it short. Bengals, romp. Because the Bucks can't score. And I know you need the Bucks to win because the Bengals are in your division. And you need them to lose. But logically, think logically right now. I know you want the Bengals to win or lose. But think logically. You think logically, you know? You gonna put money on the Bucks?
I'm broke, baby. Fuck.
You wanna come back to this game?
No. I never run under pressure. Hold on.
Under pressure.
Upset alert. We going for the Bucks, man. Hey, we go for the Bucks. I'm sorry, Dash. I gotta do it, bro. I think they got slapped in the mouth back-to-back weeks by the Saints defense. It took a miracle to come back, and by the 49ers, they just routed them the entire game. Right? I think the Bengals defense is not the best, but they're not bad. They're like average, underrated. I think Tom Brady has to figure out at some point. I think they have to run the ball. Or some Rashad White. I need that guy. I need him. I got him on my fantasy team. I don't know the stats to T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd and all that. I don't. But they're at home. They have to win. They gotta win some. They gotta do it. Because I'm gonna use your words for the Bucks. If not now, then when? Because they need this win to not only save their postseason hopes, but like honestly, like just try to salvage something. Like we all think Tom Brady is either A gonna retire after the season or B he's gonna go to a new team. You don't want these last moments with the GOAT to go this bad. So I think he turns back the clock a little bit. Him and Mike Evans have not. I know you said fuck Mike Evans. I know, but they haven't done anything this season yet, and I think that changes. I think that changes. So go Bucks, because I need the Bengals to lose. That's a fact. But if the Bengals win, I wouldn't believe. I would not believe it. Like I would definitely definitely a believable outcome. All right, Patriots and Raiders is spicy. Waller and Renfro are both back. Mac Jones is still Mac Jones, and the GOAT Belichick is still GOAT Belichick. And they need his win. They do. They definitely desperately need it. However, going with the Raiders because Eric Carr, he has to make up for last week. Devontae needs to make up for last week. And the additions of Waller and Renfro is going to be a good snapshot of what we can expect next year. Because obviously the season is over this year, but next year definitely is a possibility for even better things. especially if they draft a defense. They can't. They can stop the run. They can't. They can get passed on. So if Mac Jones has like a 250-yard game with 2 touchdowns, then the Patriots deserve to win. But they're gonna probably have Ramondre Stevenson in check. And I think the Raiders win that.
Agreed. Patriots still leave a lot to be desired. The defense is legit, but Mac Jones, man, just it's not him. It's not it. Like Josh Jacobs, like the way the game was started on Monday for the Cardinals, like them running the ball and dump off to Josh Jacobs, like you could tell this was like, this is gonna be a long day. And then Kyler Murray got hurt. So like, I don't really see the Patriots as a win. Like I just like that win happened, but like, did I really see the Patriots or just see the demise of Arizona? I just think
Especially when Kyle went down too. Like
right once he went down, it was all over. God damn it! I got like congestion in my throat and my chest. It's kind of sucking, but it is what it is. We rallied. I got the Raiders to win. All the things you said. Then, heavy hitters. Giants 7-5-1. Commanders 7-5-1. You a Giants hater?
I'm not a Giant here.
I wish Matt was here because he could talk some sense into you. But they did get exposed last week. They got the beats put on them. The paws put on them, son. You've been hurt so many times, I don't know what to believe. I say it's my fault. It's my fault.
It is your fault. You keep betting on the Giants.
I don't trust Washington either. So can I be bold and say tie again?
Yo, that would be crazy to say tie to the same team twice. That's crazy.
Matter of fact, because it's at home. Wait, no, I already made the bet. Let me see when I made my bet. Because if I made my bet, I'm gonna just tell you what it is. Because Commanders.
You bet Commanders.
I bet the Commanders. So yeah. No. Hey, both these teams don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Both of them could get out, and Detroit and Seattle get in. I'm cool with that. But until then, I got the Commanders. So,
two things. One, my girl said you sound like you're in distress.
I am. Thank you.
Second thing, we go Commanders, man. I think they're the better team. The Giant, bro, the cardiac kids cannot keep doing that. And then Commanders are off a bye. Giants just got spanked, like badly. Now they definitely want to get that bad taste out their mouth, but Saquon is dinged up. They have no receivers. Scary Terry McLaurin is going to cook. Like, bro, it's tough. Tough to these. So I'm going with the Commanders, man.
I need to go get some halls tomorrow, some shit. Thanks for noticing. I appreciate you. But yeah, Rams at Packers. Monday Night Football on ESPN. Rams and Packers fighting for their playoff lives. Because they need a lot of help.
I mean, they both, whoever loses is out.
Yeah, loser goes out. Loser's out. Winner stays in. Actually, not really, because it'll be Rams. Because I literally have the whole spreadsheet here. If the Rams win, they will be 5-9. The Packers will be 5-9. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 teams on the NFC will be 5-9.
Well, the Packers win.
Packers win. They will just have to they have to play Detroit, and then they'll kind of like sneak into their spot. They play them later on in the season, so there's a whole lot of hoopla. If the Packers win, it's like, oh snap! Can they make a run? The national media will be like, can they make a run? Can they get in the playoff? Do they scare you out? But they got to play the Vikings again. They got to play Detroit again. So, don't know about that one. But I'm going with the Packers, man. I got the. Hey, what's our thing about Baker Mayfield? That Baker pack hitting nice.
Yeah, nice. And that'll just be fitting on national TV. You feel me? And all the hype that you got for your first game, that's cute. That's cute. Smoke that big pack. Christian Watson is going to eat. He's fast as hell. He's gonna take a jet sweep to the house or beat somebody, burn somebody, whoop, breadbasket. Because he got confidence. He has like 8 touchdowns in 4 games, bro. That's insane. He's never trying to play his name in that offensive rookie of the year, but for me, it's actually a tight race. I'm not gonna lie. Like we got Kenneth Walker, but he kind of had like a late start. Christian Watson, same thing, late start. Olave, and then Garrett Wilson.
Right.
So those are the only 4. It would have been Brees by a landslide, but he's injured. So those 4 guys got it. Christian Watson got the narrative. Yo, he gets touchdowns. Yeah, I get the yards, but he gets points on the board. And him and Aaron Rodgers is clicking. And I think the Packers just they probably don't dominate, but they probably win like 27-20 or 24-17. Some like within a touchdown. So you wanted to do the new thing?
Yeah. So before we do the lock in, before we tweak out, since the playoffs are near, right? Playoffs talking about playoffs and stuff like that. I put my results. So all the teams that I picked to win, and it doesn't have to do about the score, just about the actual team to win. And this is what happens with the record. So the AFC kind of shakes off where the Chargers take over the 6th spot. The Dolphins fall to the 7th seed. And you got Patriots, Jets, Jags, Raiders, Steelers all fighting and praying that one of those teams falls off. Well, the thing about the Patriots, they got to play Buffalo again and Miami again. So they have a chance to right some wrongs and sneak in the playoffs. And on the NFC side, it's pretty much set except for the very end. Based off the winnings of this week, Lions sneak up a little bit closer. The Giants fall out of the playoff race. And you got the Commanders get in the 6th seed, the Seahawks get into the 7th, and you got the Packers just on the fridge, almost there, and the Cardinals. And the only reason why we haven't been eliminated yet, the NFC South trio, is because the Bucks will be 6-8, 1 game back, well, technically 2 games back for the Saints, but the Bucks got to play the Falcons again and the Falcons again, the Falcons and Panthers. So yeah, and then on top, Philly will be 13-1. I think they clinched the 1 seed with the win, with 2 wins in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, hopefully they clinch it next week so they don't play anybody. But yeah, things can change. Things can be manipulated. So hypothetically, if the Browns won on Saturday, the Bengals take over the 3 seed, and the Ravens fall to the 5th seed. If the Dolphins win, the Chiefs come up to the 1st seed. So the Chiefs are rooting for Miami to win against Buffalo. If the Titans end up winning instead, and the Chargers, that the Chargers fall out of the playoffs.
So you do mine.
So yours was Ravens. Who the only difference was really what? San Francisco.
And Bucks.
Right. So if that happens, your team comes to 3 seed, comfortably in the 3 seed, and you guys play the Bengals last week of the season. That probably might be for the division anyway. And you guys have the Jets too, right?
I did have the Jets.
The Jets sneak into the playoffs. If the playoffs ended today and the Miami Dolphins fall out. Because the Jets beat the Dolphins.
Okay.
So a whole lot of things that can shake off, a whole lot of things that can happen. I'm here for it all. But yeah, I just wanted to introduce this to you guys, especially to you now. Like our picks, and if things happen, it gets updated every week. So on Tuesday nights, we could look at, okay, what's the playoff picture? What happened? Why did teams fall out? What happened? And because this team lost to this team and other stuff like that. So it gets fun. It gets fun for me, at least to think about it. So hopefully it gets fun for you guys. But now it's time to lock in before we tweak out. Lock And who is number one on your list, Shabazz?
Number one, Josh Allen.
Mm.
He had a bad showing against the Jets. The Dolphins are beatable. He's comfortable in the cold. We need to see a MVP like performance. I think he's out the race, but it's still some time to like get some momentum going into the postseason. So we need a playoff, like a last year playoff game, or a 300-yard some game, 3 touchdowns, whatever. Go crazy.
Obviously, my first pick is the Saints. If not now, then when? Period.
My second one is Dak. I think Dak is a sorry, my Mac message. I think Dak is having a lot of doubts in his mind right now. I think he needs some structure a little bit. I think he needs to really lock in this week against the Jags, because if he struggles again, because I think in the last 3 games he has 5 interceptions. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, my fault. Especially if you want to like have a chance to win your division, because you play the Eagles next week. Yeah, they gotta get right. They gotta get right. No Dak, but mainly him, but the Cowboys themselves, but mainly Dak.
So you want to play Dak? Oh, goddamn it! All right, Dak, Cowboys. Me, I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins. Thuggings, if you will, and the Vikings offense, Vikings defense mainly, because their offense can score, but like the defense, man, oof. You let the Colts get into your house, oof. I wish I had that Michael Irvin clip. It's like, you're gonna let them come into your house, take your things, hey, set, or like he goes crazy. But you can't let the Colts, the Fighting Jeff Saturdays, go into your house and take your belongings and eat your lunch. Like, you can't let them do that. Can't let them do
that. Then I'm gonna say the Bucks. Nah, I'll say Tom Brady. The Bucks actually, like, the defense they tried their best, but Tom Brady has not been good. And so I'll put this. I'll also put Skip Bayless, because you gotta let this man get criticized, my brother. You gotta let this man get criticized. You can't be doing person. We talked about it yesterday. I'm not talking about it, but yo, like, you gotta like stop feeling personally attacked because someone talked about your favorite player. Like, it's not that deep.
Aaron Rodgers. I think if the Packers want to make any sum of like, yo, we here, we gonna try to make something happen, even if we don't make the playoffs, end the season strong, he can't get outperformed by Baker Mayfield.
Cannot.
Can't. Simple. Period. We will take a short break, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna talk about the spreads and the actual where the money is at, where the money resides, where the money resides.
Where the money resides, where the money.
Where the money resides. Hold on. So we will be right. Wait for it. Back.
Another production.
truck, guaranteed. Drew Marshall. Guaranteed.
Yo. What is good? We are back. Where the money resides, This is where it's gonna be quick. We talked about the games, we talked about who's gonna win the games, but now we talk about the spreads. Oh, wrong thing. Thursday night, Seahawks, 49ers. Seahawks are dogs are only 3.5. I think because of the home field advantage. But I think I was comfortable last week with the 3.5 because of the Bucks. This week, not so much. Because divisional games throw that out the window. This will be Brock Purdy's, as you mentioned earlier, Brock Purdy's first test of like hostile environments. So I think the 49ers win. I would say the money line.
I think the Seahawks went outright. So, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm checking my email. Someone sent me something. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got Seahawks winning. So yeah, Seahawks minus 3.5, plus 3.5 is easy bet. Next we got Colts at Minnesota. He's already in my lock-in before I tweak out list. I think the Vikings. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I think the Vikings blow them out. I think it's not a close game at all, and I think Justin Jefferson gets 2 of them things.
2 of them things. Yeah, I'm with you. I roll with you. For the fighting just said is they're not good, bro. They're not, and it does suck because they got players that I'm fans of, like Michael Pittman Jr., Jonathan Taylor, Stephon Gilmore, stuff like that. But they're just not it right now. And Matt Ryan needs to retire after the season, and they gotta look at a whole quarterback for the future, which is tough. You put it as a lock already.
Yeah.
All right. Ravens and Browns. I got my Ravens winning the game. We keep getting slept on, man. You know, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? We don't just, I mean, they stack the chips and we slap them around, man. Like, that's it, man.
Ravens plus 3. Word.
Man.
Bills home Saturday night. Dolphins coming to town. I do think the Bills win. I'm gonna just put Bills money line because that 7 points. I can't win to 7 points.
Yeah, I can't do 7 points. That's excessive. Now, the Bills need to develop a way where it's not just like Mike Tyson. They gotta keep it close. They gotta like find a way to win those close games. But Bills, when they're on, they have a potential to just knock people out. So, do I see that happening? Potentially, if they can just rattle through the whole game, it can get ugly real quick, and it'd be like that.
Word.
So,
Saints, come on now. That's too easy.
4.5 though. That's you were just talking about your offense.
What the money was at?
You just talking about your offense though.
What the money was at?
Nah, I can't. I got you winning the game, but I just can't, son.
Bro, it's gonna be a party in the Superdome, son. Fuck
Okay.
it.
All right, Steelers Panthers. I don't know why it's 3. I feel like they're closer teams than you realize. Oh my god, you out here sneezing, got me sneezing.
It's because the Panthers are at home. That's why. That's literally the reason why. I need to start drinking some tea. Just drinking cold water ain't helping me. But anyway, Steelers, they win. Word. Then Eagles at Bears plus 9. I got the Bears plus 9.
Yeah, that's a tall order.
One gives me something to root for. Keep it close. Oh, and this is another thing. Bears Eagles goes over. I think the over is 48.5.
Pace is 1.
Huh?
Pace is 1.
Paces win? Yeah. Get money. Yes, sir. Just won $20. It goes over. But yeah. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. 48.5. I think I'm confirmed that's the over, but I'm like 90% confident that's the over. So yeah, we here. Yeah, just deposit it to my account. Hold on. but yeah, go for it. Yeah, Eagles, Bears, Bears
Yeah,
coming.
Eagles is gonna win the game. It might be a blowout, but it might be close because again, trap game
Yeah,
potentially.
plays 48.5. Sorry, I had to
But
call
I do think they win the game though.
word.
I'm not gonna lock it though. But yeah, but Chiefs and Texans 14 is
Yeah,
that's I'm buns. I'll just say Chiefs money line because 14, bro, that's a tall order.
agreed. So I don't see I can see the Bears scoring. That's keeping it close. I like the Texans. I don't see them scoring a lot to keep it. That's why. Cowboys at Jags. I got the Jags winning outright. Pardon me. But if you want to save your bets and just be safe, Jags plus 4.
Yeah, nah. Cowboys, I think they win the game. Like they're another team that has to really get it together on both sides. Mainly in the defensive end because they let the Texans score 20 some points. It's the Texans. You have no reason to. But the Texans did beat the Jags. This was
True.
before Travis Etienne was out here doing Travis Etienne things. But they win the game. I think so. I honestly do think so.
Lions at the New York Football Jets. I got the Lions winning. So Lions plus 1. Yeah.
I got the Jets -1. It's basically a pick 'em at this point. So whoever you got winning this game is honestly who you got because +1 is like right there. So
Yeah. Now again, these odds provided by DraftKings Sportsbook on Wednesday. The lines might move by Sunday. If you plan on making bets, like this is what we got it at. Gonna throw it out there. We got them on Wednesday. But yeah, next we got Cardinals at Broncos. Why are the Broncos favored? Maybe because no Kyler Murray. Maybe because they're at home. I got the Cards +3 because the Hackett packet hits good.
that's right. Cardinals +3. Hack it packing, man. Just the hack it packing.
Titans at LA. It's probably gonna be a Titans home game, which is a damn shame. Um, what you jacking? I got Chargers, but I don't know if it's by money line or by the 3.
-3, man.
-3, man. All right. Okay, you want to be a hater and pick the Bucks just because you don't want your Bengals or you don't want the Bengals to win. But I know, with your heart of hearts, you would pick the Bengals, and
3.5. Yes, I'll do it.
I
I'll do
know
the Bengals 3.5.
I know you would. So, but I'm going to do it for you. I got you. I got you. See, I care about you. I care about you, bro. I got you. He did it. He officially a hater. Word.
A Bengals hater, yes, for sure.
Patriots at Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. +1.
Yeah, +1 is crazy.
I know, right? At home, right? Is a at home underdog by +1. Sunday Night Football on NBC. Commanders money line.
Yeah, because 4. I don't know how it's 4.5.
That's 4.5. I'm like, yeesh.
They fucking tied last time. Like you can't say because how the first time it was 2.5. This time 4.5. No, like I think that's only because they got spanked by the Eagles. That's why it's so high. But Commanders gonna win, but it's probably not gonna be by 4.5.
Where last second field goal type shit. And last but not least, Packers 7-point favorites at home. That's too rich for my blood.
Yeah, I think in fact I think I said 27-20. I said it's exactly 7, but I think man, this is out of respect for Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna get spanked by like more than 7. Like nah, but I still think the Packers are gonna win the game though. All right, so now
I got 2 of the locks already. So
all right, locks of the week. We're in the home stretch, and I don't think there's any locks. Like maybe Chiefs money line is a lock, but other than that, like there's no like 100% true like lock this week because you can see upset central this week, and the whole playoff format on Tuesday that we do it looks freaking in shambles. But I think, let me see. I've been saying it all day, so I'm gonna say it right now. Josh Allen goes for 400 total yards. I say 350. 3 TDs, 3 touchdowns, 3 total touchdowns. So like, we got 1 rushing and 2 passing, or whatever. But I think he's gonna have a explosion of a game, and there will be at least 1 defensive touchdown this week.
1 defensive touchdown.
At least 1, yes.
Interesting. Just like you, I think the only true lock of the week is the Chiefs. Otherwise, it's real just, hey, you play to win the game. No matter if it's a domination, no matter if it's pretty, loss, whatever, you win. You try to win. The only true thing I'm like confident in is Chiefs win. Every other thing could be overlooking their opponents. Teams who are bad in the beginning actually turn out to be really good at the end. The Jets, Lions, it's like a battle to see which lovable loser will be in the playoff. We got it all. We got it all here at Shabazz TV, here at Week 15. Yeah, man, you got anything else for the people?
Nah, man. Just to you, happy birthday, on Friday. It's a birthday, we be 25.
I say.
Yeah, bro, 25. Partner in crime when they had done with anyone else, so we lit.
I mean, you had no choice.
Definitely had no choice. But look, we lit, 25 years young. My girl called me an old man. I'm like, yo, you older than me by like 6 months, so don't search bullshit.
Bro, sorry, don't even talk about that, bro, because I got students, bro, and they like, yo, you old. You like 45. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? It's the beard. But I'm like, bro, what do you mean I'm 45? I'm like, about to be 25. They're like, what? No, cap. I'm like, bro, you not that ass right now, bro. But yeah, man, love my life, loving life. Love you, bro. Love the Saints. Saints, if not now, then when? Lock the fuck in. I gotta do a little hypnosis for you guys. Lock the fuck in before I tweak out. I don't want to be I don't want to have a sad birthday. I don't want to have a sad birthday weekend. I don't want to. I want to be able to party up my butt and then relax and watch the Saints dominate. That's what I want. Can we make it happen, New Orleans? Please, for your boy. For your boy. That's a birthday gift for me, man. But otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. That's all we got. It's one of the faster shows. Hey, we know who teams are. Easier analysis now than before, because before teams are like, oh, this team might be good, they might be stuttering. But ladies and gentlemen, you gotta like the video, subscribe if you're new, you gotta tell your friends to tell your friends, and when you make your bets, gamble responsibly. Responsibly. When you win, bless us, but don't blame us if you lose. We didn't say nothing if you lose, but when you win, God bless us, and we will see you guys next time. Why do I say I'll see you next time?
Guaranteed. Drew Marshall. Guaranteed.
It's funny, I know about it. Certain to somebody. Sometimes